the
Lovely
middle of that
uppercut.
combination.
Santiago's hurt there. Look at that. Look at this. Athleticism.
Crack into the ribs, beautiful. Got to do something to. Oh, look at his airways open.
Hurt there. See that gander at this, break into the ribs. Lovely, got to accomplish something gracious. Goodness. Check his out, aviation routes.
In the middle
Lovely
of that
uppercut.
combination.
Santiago's hurt there. Look at that. Look at this. Athleticism.
Striking maestro on the UFC stage. Looks great on his feet too, as he, what's doing goodness back elbow arrived for Davis now. However, this person, yet this with his wonderful kicking strategy, a great deal of kick colorful. Caught the creative mind of the fans all over the planet, yet in addition broke their hearts by tapping out only one stage away from a title battle. Its opportunity to glance back at Zeit's awe-inspiring excursion through the whirlpool of military. Expressions and the reasons of his baffling retirement. Zabit was brought into the world in the spring of '91 in the Dastani city of Hort. Albeit thin and illness-inclined, he's still working on kickboxing and, like quite a large number Dastani young men, free-form wrestling Ling at the age of 12. He joined a combative techniques. All-inclusive school called Five Headings of the World. The superintendent, Gusain Mamayev, imparted in the understudies both physical and otherworldly. Improvement drawing astuteness from Eastern way of thinking, Gusain considered Kung Fu to be a method for coming to amicability and open the internal potential of the individual. Zabit effectively prepared in Wuyu Sand and accomplished perfect results, guaranteeing gold at the Russian and European titles, as well as winning the World Cup. Maimed Sharapov would later effectively adjust his Wuyu Saint Nick. Method to MMA in the Dag Warrior Gym under the direction of Mansour Ukf, and form his own novel style Five Bearings of the World, delivered other remarkable names other than Zit, like current UFC contender Muslim Salahov, face the days, and Bellator's Magomed Magadov. That is a fascinating side note, as a novice maimed Sharapov run into Islam Mav and lost to him by split choice. The Dastani striker made his expert MMA debut in the spring of 2012. His rival ate a headshot from the door, followed by a show-halting back fist. Amusingly enough, the coordinators at first wouldn't let Zabit battle, perceiving how super skinny he was. I shown up a week before the battle, and when the go-betweens saw me, they would not let me in. I was slim, and they didn't accept. I was a competitor. It was harmful. Yet I figured out how to persuade them to give me access to the ring. In the following session, maimed Sharapov put his hooking abilities in plain view and constrained the tap a guillotine stifle in the wake of marking with the Russian ace. FC advancement. Zabit was matched up against individual possibility. Iftor Arbov, with a record of 6-0, the Dastani warrior ended up being head and shoulders above in a real sense, as well as in terms of hitting, detonating with whipping kicks, sending the adversary down 2 times in stupendous design. Z shook off accommodation endeavors on the material, went for an armbar himself, and finished the subsequent round seeking after a stoppage. Accordingly, the contrary corner waved it off before the third. In the spring of 2013, Magomed Sharapov was put under a magnifying glass by excited Yegorov, who was on a dash of 4 wins, all via accommodation. Zabit was putting into each strike from the opening seconds, tossing sharp same-time counters. Also, kept away starting from the earliest stage game, he kept on dumping in the second, yet dialed back discernibly by the midpoint, which Yav exploited with a takedown playing watch. Magomed Shuv neglected to accomplish full augmentation on the Armar and had to acknowledge discipline until the BT in the last round. Zabit conveyed an elbow. However, his vacant fuel tank set him back twofold. Underhooks and the resulting trip this time, Yegorov advanced to mount and hooked on to an arm lock, himself getting a rebound.